Alright, we're active.
Back for episode 2 of the Brewers podcast, where we really don't have a main conversational topic. Kind of just sitting here smoking hookah and just talking about stories, pretty much just through our time. Just a little background. So we're brothers. I know we mentioned that the first episode, but we're brothers, we're half siblings, and we have a 10-year difference. So, things that are, normal to me, from my generation to his generation, are a little different. So, it's definitely interesting to have, the convoy between the two, honestly, just the two general gaps in between time. Because, not a lot of people get that opportunity to have that big kind of age gap between siblings.
Yeah, it could be 50.
Like, you could be 50. I have a sister too. Same situation, same boat. Just our parents just couldn't figure it out and have two of the same person that we know of.
I don't like this gap that we know of. You're watching his dad. Just let us know.
Was there like?
If there's another one out there, just let us know.
Um,
I don't think I really want to beat him or her at this point.
what if it was?
What if they just sucked?
What if they did?
What if they're just rich?
Would that be kind of sweet?
Who the fuck would it be?
Not a lot of famous Phillips out there.
What if they're like one of those people that we just generally just don't like in this world?
I feel like it'd be interesting. Like topic for conversation. I don't know. Can you imagine though finding out? Like, I know I find crazy too all the time. Carson's last name is Brown, or Carson Lee Hill.
Yeah. You didn't know that?
I know that. That's why I'm bringing it up.
Oh, like has nothing to do with
Yeah, Phillips. Yeah.
Phillips or anything like that?
Yeah.
Or Brown?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, their dad was, Casey? The Casey?
The fuck I know.
I don't remember.
Yeah. I've met the guy when I was a little kid or something. I guess from my understanding, my mom's told me. We share the same dad, different moms.
Yeah, there we go. I know we're lit. No, yours is already fucking.
Yeah.
Yours is already gone.
Just let mine know. So that's kind of much shit, but
Let's not burn a hole in the wood.
Rob, that came from you.
I'm just saying, let's just. Alright, maybe not. Let's just hope that it doesn't happen. I love Maria.
But I'm trying to think where we left off yesterday. Just a general conversation.
I don't know. Oh, thank God you have tongs.
Yeah, this is Tom's right. But no. So being this is the second episode, I mean, really, we don't have like any real backing to anything. So I know plans for the future. If this were to pick up or do anything, even if it doesn't pick up, honestly, this is just be better just for us to make this for ourselves for 30 years from now.
We had a mild explosion under here.
Did you have one explode in there?
Yeah. I mean, a little bit, but it was just the bottom surface of it.
I mean, can you imagine like we have all these videos from 30 years from now just for us to watch?
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
Dude, it's gonna be a time capsule of a video.
That's like watching the Billy and Bobby videos a couple years ago. Oh dear God.
Yeah. But pretty much it. So anything interesting in your day?
In my day,
Yeah, today. Just today.
I woke up, got out of bed officially about 2 o'clock, 2:30.
Yeah.
Was like, I'm gonna go get lunch.
Yeah, I heard you leave.
Yeah, so I went and got lunch. And then I took the bike and then I just went for a ride. So yeah, that was fun. I think one of the funniest encounters is because I have the speaker now on the bike. So just like I have like 300 plus songs on there. you go from like straight like heavy metal to this my shit. To fucking red light. I'm like, all right, got Gwen Stefani coming on, and then you switch it and get like fucking falling reverse or whatever, just kicking into gear, and I was like, all right.
Well, that's how I felt. I mentioned yesterday about listening to certain songs with the windows down. I'll go from fucking like hardcore, Iron Maiden to,
Just something that you just kind of have to go. Roll the windows up.
What's that song called? "Be My Lover" by La Bouffe.
Yeah.
So I go from something like something like and even like recently, like I don't, I'm not real big into the emo shit, but I've definitely been listening to more of like that Pierce LaVale stuff, and going from that to Sade, my windows down, staring at the guy next to me in the light.
Yeah. I had was it Eiffel 65 or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was kind of sitting there, I'm like, man, it's just such an interesting variety that just randomly kicks on, but it was a good ride. And it was definitely fun. And then sometimes I think about when I'm riding, like, wow, what if this guy were to just switch into my lane and just hit me head on?
And this is what I'm dying to listen to.
This is what I'm gonna die to. Or I just be paralyzed, unconscious, or whatever, or just even conscious.
In Gwen
can't move.
Stefani straight in your ear.
Just singing, this shit is bananas. No, not in my ear, like out loud, on the speaker on the bike. Just casually playing as I'm there. Ah! Someone's giving me CPR to fucking haul back, girl. Like, that's just a way to live life right there. What a way to experience everything.
I talk about bikes and dying in like an accident. So we're both big horror movie buffs. I don't know if buffs would be the right answer, right word. We like horror movies. It's just something that we listen to a lot or watch a lot.
I don't know if you listen to it.
I've listened to a horror movie
I have
like
to
Driving
listen and watch
Virginia.
it.
I don't remember what I watched, but like listened to. But I remember I did one of them. And Final Destination really isn't like a horror movie. It's more just a gore movie. But either way, the day that Final Destination new one came out,
Bloodlines?
yeah, we saw it at theater the first day. Now, my day leading up to that movie was like Final Destination. Left work, saw a dude on a bike get smoked, dragged him out of the street, turned his bike off while the gas was just pouring on the ground. The bike was still trying to run. No one decided to touch the bike. There was like gas everywhere. The bike was like, bah, 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 bah.
I think that's the one I drove by. On the
Yeah.
way to the house.
Yeah, you drove by right after I dragged him out. And I saw you at the thing. I was trying to get back in the lane. Did that. We took different vehicles.
Wait, no, what?
We took different vehicles to the theater. Yeah, we drove separately. Because I saw.
Oh, yeah, for some reason, kept thinking Orlando. Yeah, what? I can't remember what the fuck. What did I experience?
You saw a dude.
I can't even remember what the hell it
The
was.
gas station on the ground. They're
Yeah, I went to get gas real quick.
Yeah, you went to get gas real quick, but the
The
dude
man just pulls out and the guy just drops straight. It's like dropped straight to the ground.
Yeah, started to the ground. At the light with Buc-ee's on the corner,
Yeah.
I watched this old couple get rear-ended.
No, yeah, I passed that too. I was like, wow, 3 incidents. I'm
Like,
as we go see.
back to
this
back to
mission.
back, and good movie.
It was an awesome movie. Definitely an awesome intro scene too. I just saw something post up. I just scrolled past something. It was an 18-minute opening scene. It's an 18-minute fucking opener.
Yeah, because they don't even explain like who the
They just straight up just
yeah.
goes into it, which is pretty crazy. And then they compared it to Ghost Ship, the famous Ghost Ship opening, which if anyone who's in horror movies and watches that
Interesting.
knows how very iconic
That movie is. I feel like that's an underrated movie. I feel like that's not talked about.
I think that movie should be remade with today's stuff. I think the way like this way, like,
So I've seen that movie
Like
enough.
the atmosphere could be made today versus then. The thing is, like most like those very early 2000s and like 90s things, like
They kind of get pushed under a rug. Like it just got like tossed out.
well, horror. I mean, horror is big, but it was never. Horror is getting far more attraction,
It's more of
Attention.
a, it's
Look
more
at
of a,
it.
it's more of a trend now than anything.
which I like and I don't like. I like that it gets more attention, therefore it pushes more stuff, but I also hate that it feels like it's trendy to like horror because it's just like, oh, I just like, I don't know. It's like someone wearing a Kiss shirt and they don't listen to it. Oh, I like the shirt. It's like,
There are some
it's like,
cool-
hey, that's cool, but it's like, take it the fuck off. Like,
Yeah, that's kind of like a big debate, stuff like that too.
it's like people they'll go buy Ghostface stuff and they're like, do you like, you know? Granted, yeah, we have Ghostface tattoos, but like I also like that love that shit. That was
Yeah.
what started horror movies for me was Ghostface. But then you got people wearing like Ghostface backpacks and this that, and they're like yeah, just like the way it looks. Or they're like, oh, I want a Ghostface daddy. They just want a guy in a fucking mask, and that's it. Don't know shit about the fucking movies. And I'm like, they're like, yeah, I just like the idea.
Half times, a lot of the killers have been girls.
Yeah.
You had
But they just put it in a sexual standpoint with Ghostface, and it's like,
just a king thing.
yeah, my brother's like, now I'm sitting here thinking like, fuck, man, what, I'll walk around with this thing? Do I, no one think that I'm just like,
Getting pegged by Ghostface.
basically, like, what's the deal with this shit? And I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. Well, you trending on Ghostface now? Like, no, just was him in the early 2000s, and I think it was Ghostface like many times as a kid. Just always loved it.
So I technically was Ghostface one year, but I was Billy Loomis. I did the Indian scene of of Scream.
Oh yeah, is that what's hanging up there?
No, so that, which I can show you.
I wasn't really sure what that was.
So this, what he's mentioning, I have two of them. So that is my mom's arms. We did that thing where she hugs you while she has the paint on it.
Okay, I was
I have that in the hoodie too.
like, what the fuck is this?
But no. So yeah, I was Billy Loomis for a year, and the only person that like knew who that was my buddy Jake, who's also super big into horror movies. Yeah, this is my. This is actually the shirt that I made for that Halloween, which I'll probably do again this year because just.
I mean, to anybody else, it's just a bloody shirt.
That was kind of the thing, but you know, some people knew exactly who it was. Probably just like some like I don't.
Oh, it was the hair that pieces.
Yeah.
Makes it.
And I have-
if you don't have the hair for it, then
And I have that type of hair.
Yeah, if it's not the hair for it, then you can't do it.
But
Oh, did you see? There, I guess there's talks about having Jenna Ortega and chick who played Sam in the new Scary movie.
really,
Yeah. So everyone's like, oh, they're probably gonna fucking spoof their characters because they're probably never going to return in the series now. They probably definitely won't, especially if they go to do Scary Movie and basically joke on it now. So I don't know if they'll be allowed to. I don't know.
I don't know.
But I'm interested in seeing.
that whole situation was weird. I think that
It sucks because they're actually just enjoying that
I liked that little dynamic they had.
core shit.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. But no, back to the ghost ship thing. Well, honestly, actually, better topic. You know, you said that Scream was the one that really got you into horror. I mean, if it wasn't for you being into horror, I don't think I would have been. But I also watched that fucking Lighthouse movie.
The Lighthouse?
No.
Oh, Darkness Falls.
Darkness Falls.
Yeah, we watched that a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot. You watched that shit a lot.
So I think that would that be considered like a horror movie?
Yeah.
So I guess that would be my intro.
That's actually a a very, very, very underrated movie that does not get enough attention. That is an awesome movie.
I just thought the cover was so badass.
Like the fact of like a tooth fairy being basically a monster of some sort, but like it wasn't like, I don't know. That was just a really good movie. I haven't watched it in a very long time.
I don't know. The last time I haven't watched it.
What? I don't think I have that.
No.
I definitely don't have it because I know. But
But yeah, no, Darkness Falls. That was I guess my big introduction. Actually, I think a reason why I'm kind of interested in like the gory movies and stuff is when I was living with Mom and Carson. I came home from school one day, and Carson would be at the house already because she'd already got out of school. Mom would be home. Carson, which I find crazy, was watching Hostel. Or Hostel was on TV.
yeah, 'cause I used to watch Hostel also.
This is that when we lived near Ocean Lakes. This is
Yeah, I used to watch Hostel.
you didn't,
I used to watch Hostel.
yeah, not there at that house.
No, but that's probably why she watched it as well.
Yeah, and I remember
Because I used to
watching.
watch Hostel.
I remember watching it, going, "What the fuck am I watching right now?" As a little kid.
When the Achilles gets.
That's that scene that I
That-
walked into.
Oh, okay. So here's an interesting topic. Name your top three most like I don't want to. Okay, I'm not gonna say iconic, but the most like
One that stood out to me.
most three like stood out scenes of someone dying to you, and like in any movie that just really stands out as like whoa, like that was pretty cool. Like that's like
Cool.
that just hits you.
Achilles' heels wasn't cool.
No, I mean like oh that wasn't a death though.
Yeah.
Like
I
a
mean,
death.
A death that stood out. I always thought. I think this would be like a more of an honorable mention. What's the movie? It's got Justin Long in it. It's the girl who she's like a.
Jeepers Creepers.
No.
Justin Long.
Yeah. She works at a bank and she does loans. And this old lady comes in and gets a loan. Dragging to hell. Right at the end when they realize it's the wrong thing, and she gets
Straight down to the ground.
she gets ripped into the ground.
I didn't like that movie.
I thought the ending was crazy. I just thought that scene was.
Wasn't like in the car?
No, it was in a.
Or no, there was a parking lot scene or
Train tracks.
Yeah. I didn't care for that movie.
I didn't care for the movie, but I thought that scene was pretty wild. Kills though that like really like stood out to me.
That just started going like, damn.
I think the scene in Black Hawk Down, the two Delta operators when they go back to save the helicopter pilot and they're the only ones, and they drag the dude in the room. They go out to kind of just like protect, just to hold off the area. One dude dies. He goes back in the room and goes, "Hey man, Gordy's gone. I'll be out here." And then next note it shows him getting fucking his body flung around. They're stripping all the clothes off of him because they overran him. You know who played that? I think dude in Fast and Furious. He drove the R33. Big Bird.
Vince?
No.
Wait. The yellow one?
Yeah.
I can't.
Vince drove that Maximum. I can never think of his name.
Why can't I think of what's his name? You should definitely know this.
I don't know, dude. Honestly, he's never brought back to the series.
I wonder if he will be brought back. Because him and Vince. Wait, no, Vince
Vince
died.
dead.
Yeah, Vince is dead.
He died in, when they were doing the fucking train jump and shit. That's what the first iteration of The Rock.
Yeah. So what? Yeah. All right. So what's the other scene?
So I think the first one being the Black Hawk Down. I thought that was just like a crazy way to go out. Second one. I mean, I could be like, Terrifier when the fucking
I mean,
girl.
something that that always stood out to me going, wow, that was like that just kind of just whoa.
The scene in Saving Private Ryan, towards the end, so they had the prisoner, the German, and they let him go, and he's the same guy that comes back.
But never even seen that movie.
You ever seen that movie? Okay, so there's Saving Private Ryan is about this unit going to save this Ryan dude who. So the reason they're saving him is because he's the last son of like 3 other brothers that died, and they're like, hey, we're gonna save the mom some life and just get this one kid home. His other brothers are dead. There's no point having them all die, and the mom going, all my boys died. Well, they at one point in the movie they get a German captive. They're like trying to get information from him. They let him go. They don't kill him. And later in the movie, he comes back and he fights one of the dudes, and they're fighting with a knife. And the German's on top, and he's pressing the knife down slowly.
Knife?
Yeah, he's pressing the knife down slowly. The dude's like, bro, please, like, he's like just trying to beg. Like, and he's still fighting, and the guy that let him go is downstairs crying because he hears what happened. He's watching his teammate die for something he calls his mistake from letting the guy go. So it's just that I remember that standing out to me, just being like, just because you throw kindness out doesn't mean that they're always going to push it back out to you, give it back to you, kindness. So I just thought that was crazy. And then Uncut Gems. Adam Sandler stuff.
How does he die again?
They shoot him.
Yeah,
He wins the thing. He goes, we won, and they shoot him.
that was a great movie.
That
That
movie
movie
actually,
stressed me the fuck out.
yeah.
Like that movie, I don't think I've ever seen a movie that's given me so much anxiety, or just straight up just generally was pissing me off the entire time, but like also really engaged into it at the same time. Like it was just really good.
Yeah, outside of that, I can't think of a. I mean, if you name something, I could be like, oh yeah, but like
So
another honorable mention, Patrick Swayze in fucking Red Dawn, when everything's going right and there's a sniper and it fucking shoots him dead, and it's like random too. They also did that for Chris Hemsworth when they remade Red Dawn. Like they're at a party and they're like, we're the Wolverines, we're getting it, and fucking boom, just drops dead, and everyone freaks out and they get under attack. So it's just impactful.
mine are all horror related. First one, definitely isn't. I mean, it's Resident Evil. First Resident Evil. The lasers.
Oh, when it
The
cut the
fucking grid lasers.
yeah.
When it dices that dude up, like hundreds, thousands.
He almost gets.
You think he makes it?
He would have survived if he was closer to where the start of the laser was at. You realize that before it goes to the grid? Because it starts with the line, then it grids out, and he's like, "I'm fucking dead."
Yeah. Or if he just if he just quickly ran backwards as much as he possibly could. Said he stood there and just fucking diced his ass up. That one always stood out to me. Obviously, fucking the ghost ship. That's just iconic to
Oh,
me.
the wire goes
The
across.
fucking wire decapitating everybody. Or cutting people in half,
Yeah.
but him just getting straight decapitated.
The old guy with the girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, they're dancing and he
Yep.
just gets his head fucking cut off. Just, that was just wild. And then I kind of have two. Like for the last two, the last one technically, they both stand out equally. One is going to be Bride of Chucky. It's going to be the nails. So inside the van, the cop goes in there,
Oh.
and they kicks on the AC on high.
Mhm.
Obviously, like would never fucking happen. Never
No,
fucking
nail.
up, but it fucking just shoots nails right at his face, and kills him, and then they shove him in the like the storage thing you can see
Mhm.
back of the van. And then Jason, I don't remember which one it is.
The sleeping bag.
Sleeping bag.
Which-
Just fucking just beating the living shit.
So, fun fact about that scene was supposed to be longer. Of just him bashing the sleeping bag, but they were like, we can't make this that long. They were like, this is getting dragged out. They were like, this is too brutal.
Like those are old ones, but new one definitely Terrifier 2. The bedroom scene.
Yeah, bedroom scene's pretty bad. I mean, honestly,
That was shot during COVID. That's why that scene's so long.
yeah.
Like just keep adding to it.
I think another kill scene that also kind of like, that was like, holy shit, is in The Shining. The other dude that could shine, the black dude, I forget his name, but he like he shines with the little kid, and he's like, I'm on my way, and he gets there and fucking Shaq Nicholson takes the fucking axe to his head. That whole movie is crazy.
Yeah, it was such a long movie.
That like that's a movie I don't think they can ever remake.
I mean,
They made that second
honestly,
one.
I'm sure it's going to be remade at some point. Someone's bound to remake it. But
It would have to be.
the thing is, if they shorten up the movie though, it won't be as good. I'm sure it'll be like good and it'll probably be creepy and this and that, but it definitely won't hold that level of like just in depth and really just like letting you simmer in the fucking.
Well, the
like,
thing about that movie is
the
you
solitudeness
you
of it.
slowly saw.
Yeah, I'm saying like the length of it because you watch the solitude eventually overtake
So
everything.
a crazy thing about The Shining, which I watched a video on it. So Jack's character also could shine. He could also do the projecting thing, like how the little kid could. The only reason why it happened so fast is, remember how they mentioned that he had an incident with alcohol and he hurt the kid,
Yeah.
and he stopped drinking? Well, he didn't stop drinking until he got to the Overlook Hotel. So he was still drinking, just they didn't know. And he went cold turkey at the Overlook Hotel, and that's when all that power came back to his head. And then that's why shit ramped up. Because in Doctor Sleep, I think that's what that movie's called,
Yeah.
Ewan McGregor, who plays the little boy, was drinking for that movie, and when he stopped, it's like when shit started happening again, and he was able to pick up. Which I didn't really care for Doctor Sleep.
It wasn't bad.
I like Ewan McGregor as an actor, and granted, I could be wrong, but I just said, but if I'm correct, if I remember correctly, that's the situation.
I think I liked the movie because it made more sense of what the power was. It
Yeah.
explained the power more. But I think the movie is pretty forgettable though. I think I only liked the fact that it made more sense, but it just felt like it was just shoving shit.
Nothing will be-
It was like
no-
shoving shit down your throat.
Nothing will beat just the original Shining.
Yeah.
Honestly, that movie will go down in history. It already is in history.
Yeah.
Elevator scene is crazy. Oh, blood.
Yeah. That was a legit scene.
Yeah, I like how there's no audio too. It slowly opens. You just see this blood out. I don't know. That movie just.
There's a lot of movies that are really hard to just that you just can't. You can try to replicate it, but you can't outdo it. Shining, fucking Twister.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck that was for a new movie.
Like
Biggest disappointment.
Twisters.
Yeah, I get the cash grab and I get the cool aspect of it. Like, it was a cool
I
movie.
feel like I need to rewatch it just to give it another chance to see.
I
if
did
it's-
rewatch it.
Still felt the same.
It still felt the same. So crazy enough.
Now, had we watched it at 40x, that probably would have made it far better as an experience.
I would have enjoyed it more then, but at the end of the day,
I think I just don't.
I think that movie was kind of just like disrespectful.
Oh, very.
I think that movie.
It had they actually like did more notable mention or really like
No in memory either of Philip Seymour Hoffman and Bill Paxton.
it was so
The one
minimal.
Dorothy.
It was so minimal.
That's it.
Yeah, it was like, man, like where's the big like shit? They could have done. It could have been on a fucking TV where they watched a doc, or they could have said like, yeah, I was inspired by the extreme or something like, that's
Nothing.
what led me. Like, anything that would have been like a nod, going like, thank you for this opportunity.
Yeah, but nothing.
But it was like, damn.
And you know what's even crazier? What's the girl's name? The blonde that was in Twister, the original one.
What's her fucking name?
Kind of reminds me of my mom. Bangs, because she ran the Bangs for a long time.
Yeah.
Well, either way,
Can't remember
she had a script. She wrote herself
Yeah.
and
I'm not reading about that.
wanted to be in the movie, but they were told no, we don't want it.
She put the information about her script out there, about how it went down. I was like, wow, that actually sounds really good.
Yeah, but they don't do that.
They're like, no,
Well,
we're doing some difference. Like,
That's also
it's crazy.
like Final Destination. The new one, Bloodlines. So the new Final Destination, before it got picked up by a big corporate place, the original storyline was made by fans of the Final Destination film and was supposed to take place with a group of first responders who escaped a death situation and wondering how they all survived, and then that's how they've been picked off. But granted, that movie did good, but I would have liked to see what that would have been.
I mean,
Because it's supposed to be first responders on a ship sinking or something like that, and they whatever the situation was.
it doesn't mean we still can't experience that. I mean, Final Destination can go in so many. They can just completely just reboot it in its own way.
They just keep adding to it. There's new people every time.
Yeah, they can do anything.
The
Almost
only-
anything with it.
The only movie that really doesn't get boring.
They could even go fucking back further if they wanted to.
Yeah. The only movie that doesn't really get boring are like the Scream movies because it's the same people, the same shit. You kind of guess it every time.
But it's like it's the mystery behind it, which is just fun.
No.
Especially the last one. I think the last one was just
I'm excited for the Snow World.
yeah.
They're bringing everybody back. Everybody.
Yeah, a lot of fucking people back. I don't know how they're gonna do that. I know there's gonna be flashbacks of some sort, but like they had Matthew Lillard. I'm just curious how that's gonna go, and I really think I feel like Ghostface is going to partake in the actual ghost aspect. When I say that, I mean like
You think it's gonna be like
I think she's gonna see things.
Yeah.
I think she's gonna see things. I think when I say see things, like kind of like someone's actually attacking her, and it swears up and down it's it's Stu, or whatever, and it may reveal as Stu, but it's not Stu to begin with.
Yeah.
As if it's like a ghost aspect, or it could be dreams that she's experiencing, or whatever, And she's, I'm still having those dreams, whatever, and it's just fucking like these experiences where it puts her back in the original house, and she's experiencing,
I wonder if they're
nightmares
gonna mention them at all.
James Vega,
Yeah.
that's an example, whatever.
Yeah. I wonder if they're just gonna mention them like, hey, y'all are safe out the way. Something tells
I'm sure it'll be like a phone call, or just a simple yeah, they're good, they're safe, they're out of sight, out of mind, maybe leaving the door open.
Yeah.
Possibly, I don't know. So I don't know. We'll just have to see. I just don't know how. I think they'll go to 10 movies, and I think they'll call it quits. I think they'll do 10 movies and then be done with it.
That's another thing that'd be really hard to remake.
Scream? Yeah. I mean, it's.
Movie honestly needs like something new.
Huh.
I would like to see a new Nightmare on Elm Street and a new Jason movie.
Well, Jason Universe is getting ready to come out. So the
TV show, right?
Yeah. So we'll start getting all the
Well,
Jason shit.
you know who had a really fucking cool Jason movie idea, which is you would never expect it? LeBron James. LeBron James he's a very avid, I guess, Jason fan. He wanted to make a Jason movie based at the camp during the wintertime, and it'd be a found footage film.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
And like
It'd be a pretty cool.
That'd been
be a cool perspective.
out of someone that's like that, like to hear something from that, like they have an idea is crazy.
Well, found footage films itself are just really good.
But like that, I never thought of like what happens at the wintertime.
Yeah. Could be just people going out there when they're not supposed to, and
Yeah.
whatever. Where is Camp Crystal Lake actually like based at though? 'Cause I actually don't remember what state it's even in. Like, did they even have a winter time? Like, like a snow type thing?
Is Camp Crystal Lake located? New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Yeah, dude, you definitely have a fucking.
Such a weird, like, just thing.
Yeah.
I guess it kind of.
Well, Camp Crystal Lake Road is in Stark, Florida.
Yeah. New Jersey, that's such a.
Yeah, New
such a
Jersey. That's where it's filmed.
Interesting location for it to be.
You can visit Camp Crystal Lake in New Jersey, but only during official tour dates. So it's now like a private property area.
Oh, that campground. I think one movie that just really, I want to be remade now, and it could just be, it could be a phenomenal fucking movie if it was in the right hands.
13 Ghosts.
Well, 13 Ghosts needs to be a fucking series.
TV show.
Yeah, which apparently there's actually, that's supposedly in the works. Until I see more about it, it's all here, he should, she should type shit. But House on Haunted Hill.
That's the game show, right? Oh, that's the game where they're trying to find the check at the end.
Well, yeah, if they
Yeah, they
last
stay
24 hours, they get a check at the end.
Is it Seth Green in that? No.
No.
Yeah, no. Seth Green's in one of them. Is it 13 Ghosts? Or Matthew
Lillard is in 13 Ghosts.
Who's in House on Haunted Hill?
Not Seth Green.
I thought it was.
No.
There's an actor I'm thinking of. I just can't think of his name.
But no, House on Haunted Hill definitely deserves a proper remake for sure, because that was just amazing. Actually, that movie
Oh, dude.
was just wild, and especially when that chick got dismembered and was placed on the fucking wall. Like her body parts were just up on the wall from being operated by the doctor.
You know who it is I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah.
From,
Night of the Roxbury?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of.
But no, that's 100% a movie that just should definitely be redone. Oh, I had an interesting conversation, a debate about Prince and Michael Jackson at work.
I feel like you know who Rise to. You know what that scene reminds me of? You know exactly what what I'm going to say. When I say it, you're going to be like, oh yeah. Grave Encounters.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's almost like a... Also, pretty cool fucking movie. Funny as hell. The car with the one hubcap's missing. He's like this super... Yeah, that's a great movie too.
Grave Encounters. I think if they had a bigger budget too on that,
Yeah, but it would have been fucking hilarious.
it would have been.
It would have been good. It'd
I
be
mean,
scary.
it's already good. It would just be even better if they got just a bigger budget.
Yeah.
If they had the quality kind of like almost like even the Blair Witch remake.
Well, I guess we're remaking it.
Blair Witch again?
Yeah. I was reading something.
Like a reboot or
Mm-hmm.
like an origin?
Reboot. I thought I read something like that.
I wonder if it'll be found footage or not.
I don't know. I would hope
I
so.
feel like that's what just makes the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it could work either way. Like it just depends on how it was done. But I think found footage just really just seals it. And
Well, it's a Blair Witch movie like that needs to be found footage. The newer one wasn't really found footage. It was more like normal. That first one was just it's so found footage it makes you sick a little bit.
yeah, it made you feel it was real. I mean, everyone thought it was real.
Sundance film.
Yeah, everyone thought it was just legit,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Um.
I thought it was fucking real for the longest time.
Really?
I remember fucking bringing it over to Oscar's house and whatnot. We had all the neighborhood kids, or the court kids, who come over there and watch it. And I was like, guys, y'all have got to watch this movie. Y'all have seen Blair Witch? Like, no. And they're like, I've heard about it. I'm like, guys, this is real footage. And I mean, at that point, I already knew, but
They did.
no, they didn't know. And they're like, no way. I was like, they're like, you never heard of the Blair Witch Project? They're like, yeah, I heard about it. I was scared. Like, yeah, this is real. It's a found footage film. Found footage films weren't
a thing.
So they believed it. They're like, no way. Like, yeah, but they made it. They put it on the disc and made it on,
Yeah.
as if it was like a movie. And I was like, so everything you see is real. And they fucking watched it and they're like tripping the fuck out, like scared.
Well, didn't you also believe the First Encounters or Third Encounters or First Encounters? Close Encounters.
Close Encounters, or no, the Fourth Kind.
Fourth Kind.
Fourth Kind, yeah, that was me and Zach. We watched that, which is crazy because that movie just in general just doesn't. It's not scary. Like there's no pop scare or something like that. But just like because I believe in aliens, and
Yeah.
then to watch that and just to watch, like the found footage like aspects. And
But
all.
it's a found footage documentary, like.
Yeah, but like so you get like there's like a recreation of this the footage like they're like replicating at the same time, and it's just like, fuck, like that's just creepy as shit.
It is a creepy movie.
Because it's just like, I believe they live among us, and we just don't fucking know. We just don't know.
Yeah.
They probably know they could be basic ass shapeshifters, and we don't know.
Yeah.
Personally, I still think aliens have almost human-like abilities as well.
Yeah. I know. I used to talk to this girl, and I made her
Sorry, not abilities. I mean like characteristics.
attributes.
Yeah.
I made this girl believe that Hell House LLC was real.
I love it.
I told her, I was like, hey, have you ever seen this movie before? I was like, yeah, this is based on that theme park.
I recommend the movie all the time.
Yeah. I thought that the Manor one was really good too. The newer one, the newest one.
I have to rewatch it.
Thought that was creepy.
I have to rewatch it. I don't think I paid too much attention to it.
There's also like 4 or 5 of them.
You know what's actually was a pretty interesting movie? Did you ever see The Monster Project? It was another like found footage-ish film.
Is that the Monster Project?
So it's basically like 3 people, whatever, they do like a little documentary thing, and they're gonna interview the Skinwalker. What is it? Skinwalker, a vampire, and I think a werewolf or something like that, or
I have
something
seen
like
it.
that.
I have seen it. It's been a while. I have seen it.
And they don't believe it. They don't think it's like a joke.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, and then like they turn into these things, and like they're getting attacked inside this fucking abandoned or no, sorry, it's not abandoned. Like a caretaker like allows them being there for 24 hours, so they spend 24 hours with these monsters, claiming to be monsters, and then obviously all breaks
What
loose.
movie did we watch not that long ago?
If you haven't seen it, you need to watch it.
No,
I think it's pretty cool.
I think I have seen that movie. I can't think of the movie I'm thinking of right now.
What happens in it, or what do you recall?
It's they're in this house and they're like, we watched it a while ago, but not that long ago. They're in a house and one of the scenes when the guy finally gets out, he like runs back into the house. They're out, I think, in the middle of nowhere. They're like fighting off. There's a scene where the girl hides under the attic or in the basement, and she's like trying to find an exit. Fuck, dude. Well, in the movies, you find out that the boyfriend was in on it the whole time and is like part of a cult. The movie ends in a shed. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, Clown in a Cornfield?
No. No, this movie, I can't remember.
Oh, there was no basement.
No, like, it's like a group of people, and they're at this house, and they're getting attacked, and at the end, it's a whole bunch of people in robes, and and I guess the boyfriend was in it on the whole time, and he's a part of this cult with his granddad or his dad,
And robes?
yeah. Dude, they're in this big ass house, and they keep moving room to room to room. and like one of the guys gets out, crawls through a window, gets into the backyard, goes back through. It's a brick house. Like, he goes back into the first floor trying to get to the. Dude, I'd have to deep dive into fucking movies to try to find it. I can't.
It's like everyday people.
They're filming something.
Was it it's like a found footage film or just
No,
traditional?
it was. I think both. I think it's a traditional film.
And it was in robes.
At the end, like that's
The
the.
people in robes.
Yeah, I think it's like a shitty Netflix movie.
Oh. Did we like it?
That's something I can't remember.
We didn't like it. I don't fucking know.
I remember watching it. I remember I was watching it. It's kind of similar situation. But
How long ago did we watch this?
yeah, not this house.
Oh fuck.
Where's St. Lucie? I haven't been.
I don't know.
It'll come to me randomly. I haven't thought of that movie since then. But it just
I must have watched it once. I probably didn't like it.
I don't think it was. I just remember it being interesting.
It's probably a movie we thought was gonna be interesting. We probably hated it. We're like, wow, that sucks.
Yeah.
It's probably something we. I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I can't like think of what it is. And I'm pretty sure at the end of it, we're like, wow,
It takes place at night.
I can't believe we just watched that.
They have cameras on them. I'm pretty sure one of the guys has a camera like on him. I just remember one of the guys gets outside of the house and makes his way back into the house on the first floor. He gets out of the second floor, makes his way into the first floor. It's an all brick house.
Do you remember anything else, like any kills, any
No.
deaths? 'Cause usually I kind of piece it together from there.
I know the ending takes place like the scene for the ending takes place in like a living room, a big empty room, and I don't know. I'll just deep dive into fucking movies and just figure it out one day.
I'm sure if I sat there and scroll on Netflix or something like that.
I think it was on Netflix.
I just don't know. I wonder if it was like an original.
It was definitely. It might have been Shudder then. I don't know, dude.
Is that movie we rented off of Shudder? Did you pay for it to? We're like, oh, they're supposed to be good, and we watched
Yeah.
it and it sucked or something.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
I think it sucked, whatever it was. I think I remember just going like, wow, that really.
Like it was cool at first. I think it
And
was.
then it got really bad.
Yeah, I just remember it was. I just remember being in a house with it, and there was a shed, and like the ending, like the movie, just, like the guy picks up the camera and like takes it, and like they're doing like a cult meeting.
I don't fucking remember.
Yeah. But back to the Prince Michael Jackson thing. How'd that go? Because you know my standpoint.
I still think.
I don't think I don't think you can say one's better than the other because
I think
they're completely
they're
different.
two very different things. I think what it comes down. I think I tried to make a point, and I was like, the reason why Michael Jackson was so big is obviously because of Jackson 5. He stood out from Jackson 5.
Yeah, but Jackson 5 isn't what propulsed him to.
But he was famous already because of Jackson 5. He was a kid, and he grew up as a teenager in the Jackson 5, and he was became the face of the Jackson 5. He was the dancer. He was this. He was the same guy that danced with Cher. On the TV show was like doing the robot and all that. Like he stood out as a dancer, so it gained him worldwide attention as well. Not saying that Jackson 5 was a worldwide phenomenon, but like the Jackson 5 was very well known, but also people knew who Michael Jackson was because of his voice as well during that thing. Now, my debate was if you were to eliminate the Jackson 5 and Michael Jackson were to come on the scene by himself, similar to how Prince just kind of did, jumped in, did his thing.
He would still.
I
The reason why I say this.
I don't think so.
The reason why I say this is because the stint from the Jackson 5 to Off the Wall, his first debut album, his single debut album, a lot of people had kind of forgotten about Little Mike. 'Cause that's how they remembered him, as the little kid, the little boy.
Oh yeah.
When Off the Wall came out, people were like, holy shit, Michael Jackson. And then when Off the Wall came out, that
Yeah, but people knew his name already.
yeah, but it wasn't.
That's the thing.
But it wasn't in the same way. It was like, oh, where's one of the Jacksons? Where's Michael? Where's the little kid? Well, Off the Wall came out and he was growing into his own person. He wasn't a part of the Jackson 5 no more. He didn't do that. He made Off the Wall. Off the Wall didn't do how he wanted to do. Like, it didn't go out, like, he didn't get the rewards he wanted. Super discouraged about that, and then that gave him that power and made Thriller, that album, which is the greatest album. I
think it's one of the most sold albums of all time.
I think it is.
Correct.
And then, and what's crazy is that album never even had a tour.
Yeah.
Because the Jackson's 5, they did the Jackson, it was like the summer reunion tour.
He was going to go on tour.
He was going to go, but his family, pressured him into this big tour.
His popularity and everything.
Yep.
To boost the Jackson 5.
Yep, and then his fucking his head
And
caught.
the next album came out after that.
Yep, and then it was Hair Caught on Fire, and that actually led to a lot of complications. That's why he was on a lot of medicine, because the burn and scar tissue on his head. They were doing a I don't remember what it was, but it was live. It happened live. Like you can watch the haircut.
So my debate really came down to as an artist and a performer. And I said, I think when you put the two, if you were to put the two, back, like a versus scenario, I still think Prince comes out on top. One, he's a fucking hell of a guitar player. Label it as
Yeah, but like,
labeled as one of the greatest solos of all time.
but that doesn't mean anything to the average person. Now, the people that are
yeah.
the people that
Because the thing is, it's everyone loves Michael Jackson, so they're always going to play Michael Jackson. But like, what people don't really dive into is also pay attention to shit that Prince is highly capable of. He's got a phenomenal voice. My issue with Michael Jackson is that most of his music all kind of typically sounds the same. Prince is fucking all over the place. His shit's like all over the place. Very dynamic.
I don't think Michael Jackson all music sounds the same.
It's just like the voice just kind of sounds the same. Like, it just seems kind of just like, to me, just all. Now I'm not discouraged saying I don't like Michael Jackson, because I do, but like it just.
If
kind of the same.
If it went back to that time, well, here you go. There's a reason why Michael Jackson was above Prince all the time. It's what resonates with people. One, if you were to release Thriller and whatever Prince album was out at that same time, it doesn't.
The music's very different.
It's very different. That's what I'm saying. But yes, was Prince a good performer? Did he have a lot of skills? Yes, but
Prince could fucking dance.
But
that dude can dance.
Yeah, but
like when it really comes that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's where I got to defend a lot of this, because like people don't really acknowledge that he can move.
Yeah, he can move, but Michael has more hits. I can name more Michael songs than I can ever Prince songs. And objectively, I would say you feel the same.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that Michael Jackson's far along enough. I know he's far.
What I'm saying is this: is there are better Michael Jackson songs than there are Prince songs. Yes, there are some great Prince songs.
See, but I enjoy the Prince songs more than Michael Jackson songs. Not saying that I don't still enjoy, like, Beat It and Thriller, some of those things, but like
that whole Thriller album.
But just like
Thriller itself, like it just.
I'm not discrediting Michael Jackson for being great. I get it. He's the king of pop, but Prince, just does not get the full appreciation that he truly deserves, or it's never been really truly acknowledged for except for like I think the community of celebrities, as far as the musicians and artists. I think they appreciate. Shit. You ever listen to his solo when he played what was it with Tom Petty?
I've seen like
that solo is fucking amazing.
Yeah, well, I'm saying he's respect.
The Super Bowl was
he is
fucking-
100% respected in that community. But when it just comes down to it, not everybody wants to hear that. He has some great songs. Yes, Prince has. I have 6 or 7 original pressings of vinyl of Prince albums. Even shit that like I didn't even know were a thing. I just know it was Prince, and I was like, I need to have that because I respect him as an artist. But that's also the big difference. You can't find original Michael Jackson stuff like that.
Oh, I did just see that, or I just watched the thing. Prince opening up for the Rolling Stones. This is before like his like big stardom. So when he came out, and he said it was like it was really hard because when he came out, just the way he did his thing, he came out like the black like Speedo looking kind of thing, and like the jacket or whatever, and you know, so you can see the entire front row is basically like biker dudes and whatnot. Like this is that time where it was still rough to to be black and everything as well. So like he said, like opening up for the Stones, and they said they had people throwing shit at them on stage. He said, yeah, like when you have fucking hundreds of people throwing, thousands of people throwing shit at you on stage and playing, it's kind of hard to want to keep going. He wanted to back out of finishing up the tour because it felt like it was unsafe for him to keep performing. And he said it was just really difficult.
But that's all. I mean,
yeah, well, yeah. When at that time frame, when you're a black male and you're out there with this black Speedo and this and that, and because it's kind of doesn't suit the bill, but.
I mean, that's like fucking that one dude at that Papa Roach show where he's just like, why are you here?
Was it Lil Lotus?
Yeah.
It was terrible.
It's just sometimes like when you're.
It's like, how do we boo this guy respectfully? We just talk shit about him quietly.
No,
like, yeah, I can't wait.
That was the quietest show. Nobody was doing anything.
And no one was hyped up for that. We're just like all waiting for it to end.
Yeah.
Like, damn, how much
And
more
then
of this
when
we got?
fucking Mice of Men came on, I mean, they were.
Yeah, that was different. I was just like, okay, here we go.
This is some fucking
like.
This is some music.
I understand like Pop Roach has got like that rap rock kind of like vibe to it, but like
too much rap. No.
That wasn't even like too much. It was just shitty. It was just terrible.
Yeah, it was bad.
He's like, what's going on? Chirp. Like I might hear the smoke alarm go beep. Like, that was terrible.
Yeah, I didn't care for that at
I
all.
don't even know. I almost like want to like see if he's even made any music recently. Just to pull it out. See if he's even made anything.
Yeah.
It's got 100 views on it. Because I have yet to see that name pop. I mean, I also don't listen to any like new hip hop or.
He's 31.
Huh?
31.
You said he's 31? Yeah. Anything even remotely recently released? Yeah, I just made his album in my garage. I have it up on Spotify. Check me out. Thank you to my 5 subscribers.
So.
What?
So his newest thing is from 2023. It's called Nosebleeder. Now, which is crazy is he has an album from 2005.
What?
Yeah.
2005.
Yep.
The guy's 31. He's not gonna make 2005. I was in fucking middle school.
That's just this is what I'm reading wrong. This is Google this overview. This is just a part. Unless you just have. I mean,
Same kid?
hold on. Well, let me see.
That's just crazy to me. Oh, this couldn't have been the most perfect amount of coals in the world. Oops, dude. That's crazy. Alright, I don't care about the Lord. I was just curious.
Oh wait, I don't know. Actually, never mind. I don't even know why he's a part of this. He's not.
I
at
don't
all.
say that. I don't. There's nothing.
It's just that's when it pops up when you.
I'll say there's just no way.
So, 2020, 2016, 2018, little like that's all 2020 stuff. So I did this myself, 2018.
Yeah, it's like we saw him like what? Was it 2020? We saw him.
So he might have been up and coming. That might have been like his.
It was kind of like a debut.
Yeah.
Yeah. and-
Bad debut.
Yeah.
Bad. No, honestly, bad crowd.
Not-
Except for that one guy.
Just not the right crowd.
Yeah, except for that one guy that was in there. That seemed to.
Oh, that one guy was actually like enjoying it.
Yeah, the one guy
And we're all like, wow, this is terrible. Like,
But same thing. You throw him in a different group, it's just a different setting. It's different situation.
yeah, no, it definitely was not. No, it's not for him.
No.
Y'all like Lolos? Fuck no. Dude, go home, bitch.
But
I'll be doing meet and greets after this. Great.
that one guy that showed up. I actually found my Mouse of Men
Of my son.
Mice of Men drumstick at Dad's house.
Yeah.
When I caught it.
So I have it.
Yeah, it's at Dad's house. I found it in the attic.
So your shoe.
No, shoes gone. Shoes been gone. So Salt Papa Roads had them sign my shoe, but one guy.
Yeah, I think it was the drummer we never got to see.
Yeah. After the show,
Yeah, it was-
we waited in the fucking cold.
Oh yeah, we waited for a good minute. We were there for like almost 2 hours, I think.
Yeah, waiting outside to find out they went to fucking Dave and Buster's, and they came back.
We went to go have fun while we were out there, like just
freezing our
waiting.
ass
We still had a
off.
whole like hour and a half, almost like what? So we had like an hour and a half drive, I think, from Richmond.
Yeah.
Still had to go home. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
When will this end?
Yeah.
Thinking that we may not even be able to see them all day. No, we've already waited this long. Might as well.
I remember other people leaving, and we were just like,
Yeah, it went from like what seemed maybe like I don't want to say 100 people, but like 60 people.
Yeah,
down, to, down to like 15
yeah.
people finally, and just coming all nonchalant out and about, like not even going hey.
And honestly, the cool thing is they
He's
like
come
Jacoby himself, he was
He
awesome.
just came out chill, came out, went from 1 to 1, like 1 to 1, like
And just where we were at, we were the last people. Like I remember he talked.
I remember the last really little.
Yeah, I remember he hit like we were talking for him for a little
I
bit.
think it's actually
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
With the talks.
Not there.
But
That was a great show. That was fun.
oh dude, I would love to see them again.
Oh, 100%. I want to see him. I just want. If I see him, I want to see him as a headliner. I'm excited to see Fallen Reverse the next one. I'm fucking stoked for that. And I'm meeting Ron Radke.
Yeah.
Yeah, wanted to spend $500 for that. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do this. I feel like it's pretty cool to me.
I'm gonna give you something so you can get it signed. I have a friend that's really, she's really big into him. I think that'd be a cool gift. You know, I don't.
I don't even know if I can get anything signed.
We'll just bring it just in case.
What is it?
I'm just gonna give you something just like.
Very small.
Yeah, it isn't small. Just something like.
That ain't bringing nothing fucking big with me. Because I'm already getting stuff from there, and I don't know
Yeah.
how, like, if I'm gonna have time to go, you put that shit in my fucking truck or not. Because, like, I get to do that, and then I get early, like, access to get inside. So I'm hoping to get, like, as close to the fucking thing. So that's why, that was a big reason kind of why I bought them. Like, I don't want to be in the fucking middle of a standing room. I want it to be like Pop Roach, where I'm, like, up on the fucking
I'll try to like print out a picture or something.
Like, fuck well,
Or something that I can just be like, hey, like something. I don't fucking know. I just know she's a big fan.
but, yeah.
But
But no, I'm excited to meet that. Like that dude, it's gonna be fucking. I don't know. I always want. Cause he likes to roast people on Instagram. Like, because people just started hating on him, so he'll start tagging people and shit, and like start roasting their profiles and like who they are. Was what like, Ron, you're actually just roast me, talk shit, say something, offend me, just so I can record it. Oh my god, fuck, my nose is so itchy right now.
But no, there's no shows that I'd want to see at the moment.
I mean,
Iron Maiden's overseas. I don't know when they're coming here. If they are coming here, they're probably going to like one or a couple spots.
Kiss is fucking done.
Kiss is done.
It's so sad.
I've seen Tool. I'd see Tool again. That was a cool show.
Tool just doesn't seem like some guy I think I would expect to go to and be too hyped about.
The Tool show was more of an experience.
Yeah.
They probably had a million lasers the last time I was there. And the Coliseum was all nothing but lasers.
Yeah. I mean,
Like, it was a wild show.
Probably for like the show, I'd probably enjoy it. I mean, not that I don't like Tool, I just, you know, but yeah, I could see more just being an experience.
I'd like to see Def Leppard.
I've already seen them.
I mean, I've seen them too, but I'd like to see them again. I'm thinking of them again.
Yeah.
Dude,
I don't care to see Motley Crue again.
I don't care. I mean, I would.
I don't. Like, and I hate to say that.
Depending on like the situation, I would like to see them. Just say I saw Motley Crue, but like,
Just
yeah, I'm not missing out. I've seen it live now. I'm alright. I can just remember what it used to be. But even then,
Yeah.
back then, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that good.
didn't you see Motley Crue?
Mm-mm.
Are you sure? I think you.
No.
I think you did. I think you saw them on the tour.
With who?
Motley Crue. It was Kissing Motley Crue. It was 2012. I think you were there because your face was painted. Carson's face was painted.
Is that who opened up?
If I remember correctly, that was that. It was that tour. I think that one was 2012. You were a little bit older because that would have been 2 years after you saw him at the Coliseum. And you were still young. But
I don't think I was.
I would like to say I'm pretty certain that you saw him. Yeah, you definitely did.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely that. Because then I saw them again.
I saw them with Def Leppard.
I think-
I remember the Def Leppard and Kiss show at the Veterans Amphitheater.
Kiss.
Oh. No.
Def Leppard and Kiss.
Yeah.
That was like 20. That one might have been like 2014.
I remember Def Leppard and Kiss.
Yeah.
I don't remember where we were at. No, definitely the Veterans Home
Yeah, it was at the amphitheater.
where I did my graduation at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the amphitheater. Think about that.
Small place.
That same stage that you walked on, Kiss was on there. That Leppard was on there. Motley Crue was on there.
Everybody's been on there.
Everyone's been on there. Following Verse is actually going to be there. They're doing that. They're putting there. It's pretty wild. They also Kiss correct that. No, they didn't know. Not the amphitheater.
The Coliseum.
He was Coliseum with a scope.
They cracked the Coliseum.
Yeah, they cracked the roof. It's like that's so fucking hot. They cracked and they're like, yeah.
Was the tank thing? Whatever the heat, whatever they shoot out.
That was at the scope.
No, then it was a scope then.
Yeah, it was like it was one of them.
It was. I remember it was
with
with the tank.
That's creatures.
Yeah, that's when they got banned. Which I don't think that fucking means anything. They would be like, yeah, you can come back.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I wonder if that's why they stopped doing the tank. Because they would bring the tank out, but they wouldn't do the firing thing. They stopped doing it because I watched a video of all the Kiss shows, like all their stage things, and at one point they're like, yeah, kind of boring. They bring the tank out, but they would never use it. This is with Eric Singer when he first was getting off. Because after Eric Carr passed away, they still had the tank.
I think the tank kept having issues because it would turn, do all that. I think it just became a heavy expense, but it was also during the time where it was like,
Just kiss me, keep going.
Well, because Creatures was a coming back kind of thing, and because of Dynasty and Unmasked losing a lot of fans, so like the Creatures tour wasn't really a big selling tour.
No?
Yeah, they had hard time selling out shows. They had like half capacity.
All those people get old. I mean, like all the original fans.
Well, they lost a lot of those people because they seem like now they seem like a kids band. Because like during Unmasked Dynasty, it seemed more like they considered more pop, so they had more like kid fans. Yeah, that got more involved into it, and they felt like it was more like a kids band. So we lost those ones. So Creatures was like, hey, we're still fucking Kiss though. So that's why they went heavy with that album.
And who can we? Eric Carr and no, it's definitely interesting. But yeah, I mean, this all started from like talking about horror movies and stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know where we're at time-wise. I know it's been a while. You know what's crazy? We live together. We don't ever talk like this. Not for this long, like a consistent time.
no.
It's kind of funny to think about.
It's like, wow, tell me about you.
Yeah, but
I don't even know what your favorite color is.
purple.
It's
My
like-
favorite color, purple.
I was like, I don't even know your favorite color. Mine's black, but everyone keeps on it's not a color, so yeah, I mean, at that point, it's not.
If you
black.
were to have a color, like an actual
Purple.
okay, so we're on the same page. Yeah, my favorite color is purple. I
But-
can't wear purple though.
But
I have a purple
shirt, certain purple, like my Vans right there, that velvet purple, that deep purple, love that.
My favorite color is
Also have to play ball for it.
it's the car company HKS. They make car parts, tuning parts. They have a particular purple, which I fell in love with. But purple itself, I think is just a nice color.
Purple.
Any purple, or lavender purple, dark purple, light purple.
Like a purple and teal, like this color, kind of color combo. Remember my audio hat I used to have? It had like a spiral underneath it.
Yeah.
It was like that purple and teal. Yeah, I went to the back of a car and could never find that hat ever again.
Yeah.
Could never find out where to get that hat ever again. It's my favorite one. It was so cool. I love that color combination.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Talked to this dude today at work. He took like in his maybe his 40s. He was talking about skating and he's saying that he doesn't do it anymore. I was like, right, get back into it. Nothing stopping me. I'm like, yeah. Like, I was doing mini ramp when I was in my 30s, but not anymore. And I was like, yeah, dude. And I was like, you don't quit skateboarding. If you're a skater, you don't stop skating. Like, you just take a break. You'll get back into it one way or another. You'll start skating again.
You ever really thought about how weird it is to just have a dog? Like you just have an animal just living in your home. Like imagine like just grabbing an animal out of the woods, just bringing it in your house. Like, all right, like, you live here now.
Dude, people do that.
I know, but it's just like it's.
If you could have it,
Okay, think about this. Like, there's a point which I still doesn't make sense. Okay, I always have this weird like concept, or not really concept, this weird thought.
what was the first animal? Like what point with someone?
Did Chihuahuas run around the fucking woods before they came Chihuahuas? Like, where the fuck did Chihuahuas come from? Where did a Chihuahua come from? Where does that fall into the fucking circle of life?
Yeah.
Like,
If you could,
like, come on now.
if you could own a pet, like any pet, like to a degree, can't be like fucking Siberian tiger, not like that. But like, what would you, if you could like have something you could have in your house? What would you get?
Like, without it killing you?
I mean, dude, if I could, I'd have a tiger.
I mean, I'd probably want like a leopard or a cheetah or something like that.
But-
zebra's still my favorite one, but it would be too fucking big. I mean, I'd want something at least.
Well, dude, do you know how fucking big a tiger is?
Yeah,
Or a leopard, or a
fucking big,
cheetah?
Yeah, I mean, at least that'd be kind of cool.
I think I always thought raccoons are pretty cool. I see people that
I would like if a raccoon could like not shit all over the place and be domesticated properly. I would love that raccoon.
They seem pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be like.
Yeah.
It's like his hand on like little things. I'm like, wow, you have opposable thumbs.
Or
Oh, fucking those little monkeys. I love like a little monkey.
what are they?
Like, just bring them with me.
What are those things that what are they sea otters? What was it, like hand you rocks and shit?
Otters.
Yeah. So found out that they're actually like really mean, but it's like they can sense gestures to people. Well, they're not mean. They're just very protective. But they can sense like if you do something good for them, they're like, all right, this guy's good. That's why like the whole thing of like
They're judgmental. Almost, basically.
yeah. Well, they don't know. But like, there's like all those videos of like the kayakers like saving them, and then like they're like, yeah, I went back on the water, and the same thing came up with some rocks, and gave me rocks.
You're like, I'm gonna keep this rock for the rest of my fucking life.
yeah, like this was given to me by an animal.
Yeah, that's.
Like when a fucking cat brings in like a fucking dead bird, and you're like, you caught that, and you're showing to me like, look what I did for you. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck they're coming from.
I don't know. We get millipedes like all the time.
Every day.
Yeah, I don't know how they. I think just like
The neighborhood.
probably. I guess. Well, no, it's not swampland. I guess here too. So I don't know. Just like they like.
Doesn't bother Maria.
She don't care. I mean, I can deal with little millipedes.
There was a fucking water bug on the wall one day, and I didn't even realize it until I saw Maria like jumped up on the wall, and I thought she was about to hit the poster. And I was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, dude, there's a fucking water bug." It crawled under the poster, and I was like, "Please tell me I don't want this poster." I was actually punching them,
Oh, it's terrible.
but no, just the one.
Yeah, no, it's weird. Just I don't know. I've always wondered where the fuck, like, I mean, I guess they're like has to do with the way they're breeding with different animals would just lead into different types of animals. Like, eventually get a Chihuahua created, but like I've always imagined like these types of dogs and breeds just roaming around the woods. Like you have Huskies, obviously, out in the cold, and then you have fucking German Shepherds, with the Nazi party or something like that, And then you got fucking Chihuahuas, just where? Why?
I don't know. I think it's just crossbreeding, just to.
It's gotta be crossbreeding. It's the only thing that makes sense. It's like I feel like the most, I don't know. Like even Huskies, like I mean, where do Huskies? Well, Huskies they come from wolves, but there was also wild dogs. So I wonder if it was like wild dog and like Huskies or something, or not Huskies, but like wolves that like they bred, and then like somehow led into
Evolution just made them smaller. Like look at German Shepherd. German Shepherds used to not have those hip problems, but like over time, with breeding and just like
the evolution of the dog itself, the way their bodies are built, they're very like they have like an arch to them.
well before German Shepherds were straight across, but now they arch that. They have that lean down arch.
With the dogs like their spine and everything have flattened out, and it's just making them bad.
I don't know. It's just yeah, it's definitely crazy. I mean, so much shit, but
It's a wild animal. It's a real wild animal.
But,
Anything else?
I think for the rest of these calls, let's bring out those cards. We'll make that at the end of the segment. We'll just go through like a good handful or 2 stacks or something like that. But
Fuck. Let's see which side that is.
you started that,
Yeah, there we go.
so I pull out a good a good chunk just to finish these calls out. These calls are still fresh. I don't know, man. It's just.
All right. A mating display.
I saw 2 flies fucking once. which I thought was the funniest thing ever. Because they're like, no one believed me until they saw it, and they also thought it was funny. It was at the park, so.
All right, what's the first thing that comes to mind about the South?
Well,
I can already tell you what I think of.
well,
Confederates.
when you first enter fucking North Carolina, there's that fucking 100-foot flagpole
Off the side of the interstate.
off the side of the interstate. As soon as, like,
I think it's like someone's backyard.
yeah, 20 minutes, not even 20 minutes in North Carolina, it's that, the big the big fucking flag, and then, honestly, when I think of the South, I think of, like, the Dukes of Hazzard.
And the Confederate flag.
Yeah. Which, you know, I mean,
The Rhythms of Africa.
Toto, I think
Yeah,
Toto.
Toto, definitely.
You know who's from Africa?
You know,
Elon.
South Africa.
Yeah.
Child abuse.
Luckily, I didn't go through anything like that. To a degree. I mean, nowadays, people would call anything child
Did you
abuse.
get your ass beat?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
A lot. Not really.
I don't know if it's shaking me, but
My mom. I learned. I just learned one day not to fuck up anymore.
what was your worst like ass beating? And like
The situation why?
not the situation, just like what was it? Like one that just vividly stands out to you, like how you got your ass beat. I think I remember I think you told me one time you started laughing and giggling. You should have it harder.
Yeah, my mom. Yeah. My mom still does that. She still
Just hit you.
every once in
laughing
a while.
and just
Yeah,
start getting
well,
hit harder.
Because now, yeah, 'cause I'm older now, so my mom, like when me and my mom used to play fucking punch buggy, and one time I guess I hit her too
Oh,
hard.
I remember that. She would fucking just swing. She
Yeah,
just
bro.
hit you. I mean, like anybody.
Yeah, horrible.
She hit me a couple times playing that. I was like, what the fuck? Like, why am I getting hit? Like, it wasn't like childish. It was like, punch buggy, bah, right in the fucking leg. I'm like, ow.
Oh my god, dude!
Like,
So
what the hell?
Before
Carson got hit all the time. during
before
that.
Carson's baby shower,
I think her and Carson did that shit all the time.
before baby shower, I was with mom, and mom was showing me one of the gifts. It was like this blanket, and I just drove to Virginia, so I was super tired. So I laid on this like trunk at the edge of their bed, and I used that blanket. And the fucking mom was like trying to rip it from my hand. She's like, "Give me the fucking blanket," and I like got to the ground. She fucking hit me over the head. Gave me a headache.
My most memorable one, I don't remember what it was, but I know Dad had a cardboard box, and he put it, because it was thin, it's a thin box, but it was a big box, so he put it to his side, it was tall. Well, this happened to be perfect height for me, because if I could stand up in front of it, you put your arms out, you had like this much room, and Dad sat in the chair right next, he sat right there, I don't remember what it was, and I had to hold my arms out, and if I touched the box, like I hit the belt. And I was out there for about a good 20 minutes. That's the longest 20 minutes of my life.
Arms and
Oh
shaking.
yeah, you sit here and hold your hand like this?
Trust me, I know.
Yeah, and every time you got hit, you're just like, I can't fucking do it. I remember crying and getting my ass beat the entire time, and
Dad grounded
that was
me.
the worst.
Dad grounded.
Don't even talk to me about being grounded. Don't even fucking.
No,
you
when
don't know what grounded
when
is.
I tell you me being grounded doesn't make sense from the situation, I don't even think it's gonna make sense for you. Dad grounded me on a snow day,
Yeah, for what?
not eating chocolate donuts.
Oh, yeah. I got grounded for not trying guacamole for the third time after the first 2 times throwing up, and I still got grounded for the third time
Dad was like, "Hey,
because of guacamole.
we woke up and I was like, Owen had just came to the house, knocked on the door, and I was like, yeah, I'll be out in a minute. I gotta eat breakfast. Dad had like little chocolate donuts.
I got grounded on a coin flip. I experienced grounded all of high school. Oh, sorry, middle of high school was just nothing but being grounded. Looking out the window, watching all the kids play, and I'd open up the window, and I'd be yelling, I'm like, just orchestrating the fun outside to like Like, Ron, what should we do? And I'm like, I don't know. Play football.
Dude, I remember
play football so I can watch you guys do something.
I remember I got grounded one time
That's the fucking
because of
worst.
bad grades, and
Yeah.
in my head
That's why I was
thought
grounded.
if I just didn't go home, the grounded wouldn't start.
Yeah.
So I started playing with the neighbors' kids. And I don't know why.
Yeah,
Dad showed up and I'm in a tree. And he's like, "Hey, Kyle, I'm going to the house." And I was like, "Oh, god damn it!" I was like, he was like, "So, what grounded do you not get?" And I was like, "Oh, well, I figured that I'm grounded at home. Like once I leave the school bus, and at that time when I get home, I'm not grounded because I'm still because technically you're still on school time." Till you get home, to get to your house. That's why like a lot of fights break out after you get the school bus. You could still get in trouble at school. So in my head, I was like, no, I just stay out. I just won't go home.
yeah, you know, the most nerve-wracking thing for me was
Dad coming home.
knowing Dad's coming home. And he's always coming home when the report cards due. And I get off that bus, and Dad's outside with the garage door open, just waiting for you. And I'm like, and you always go, "Hey, Dad, how was your trip? How was your flight?" Please, for the love of God, don't talk about anything else. He goes, where is it? And I'm just like, I'm done.
Well, the thing
Life's
is,
over.
what I
I'm
found
grounded
out,
for the next 2 weeks until he goes back out of town.
what I found out was that the school would call my dad or call Dad or my mom like, "Hey, report card."
Oh, he'd get phone calls too.
Yeah.
Dad would just,
I didn't know
Dad
that.
would just surprise me and just be, and if he's outside doing yard, Dad would stop yard work
Dad doesn't do
to
that.
beat my ass.
Oh, well.
He'd be like, "Go inside." I'd be like, "Okay," and I'd take off and go inside.
Yeah.
You don't have the dollars. I'm like, "What the fuck? He just got here." And he'd leave like a week later. It's like, oh thank God.
No,
It's the fucking worst.
yeah.
Not giving a shit about the third world.
Every day.
It might be selfish of me, but
If it doesn't affect my immediate family,
it's not my direct problem, and I hate to say that.
it's
Like I feel bad, but there's nothing that I can personally do.
yeah. Me posting on Instagram about situation
Me going
doesn't change the
yeah,
situation.
Posting shit, it does nothing. What? Because you vocalize on it, great. But what do you actually do?
Dude, I get in arguments all the time with people like they're like when the Ukraine thing was so big and people were like, blah, 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 this shouldn't be happening. Like I
Cool,
support.
great. What are you doing? Are you gonna let them live with you?
I was like, I support Ukraine. I was like, hey, instead of texting this on an Instagram fucking comment section, which will never be seen ever again, why don't you go fucking sign up and go fight over there? If it's so
Yeah, I
deep
think,
to you,
I think about that shit all the time.
go over there.
If it bothers you that much, instead of bitching,
A lot of Americans did. A lot of Americans went over there, and like a lot of like veterans that honestly were just looking for something to do. They signed up. It was like the Ukraine freedom fighters, and they fucking were going over there and fighting, and helping them.
I mean, that's cool, but like everyone else is posting shit and bitching and whining about it. Like, what are you doing?
It doesn't
What
do-
are you actually
It doesn't do
doing?
anything. And
You're not doing nothing but bitching, and then bitching to people and arguing with them because of their thought process.
If,
And I'm
if I'm in the comment section, yeah, I'm arguing with everybody.
yeah, I'm
I'm just gonna stir problems up because
For-
it's just
okay. For example, like I just recently, so about the California fires and whatever, I was like talking about something. They're like, "Oh, they dropped the insurance." I'm like, "Yeah, again, California's a fucking shithole. So why do you want to live there?" And they're like, "Oh, well, you know, like, oh, well, like they dropped the insurance, so people are out of their homes." I'm like, "Yeah, that sucks. Again, why do y'all live in California?" They clearly don't give a fuck about anybody who lives there.
Yeah.
So what's the point of living there? If you ain't fucking rich, what's the point of living there? I'm just saying. I'm not saying that people don't have a good life there as well, but I'm sorry, but have you seen what $1 million house is in fucking California and what you get out of it? It ain't shit.
They live in Portsmouth.
Yeah,
P-Town.
yeah, and not the good side.
No.
So, like-
I don't know a good side in Portsmouth.
There's some nice little, Spring Run is actually some nice neighborhoods in that area. Some nice spots. They're across, no, I think you came back across, no, I don't know if you did or not.
Yeah, alright. going through fucking Portsmouth is like going through fucking Baghdad. It's just
Hey, here we go.
bumpy roads and
it's
gunshots.
kind of plays having big dreams, but no realistic way to achieve them.
Kids who grew up in Portsmouth.
Wanting to get out.
they just
I can't wait to get out of Norfolk. Hey, buddy, just get familiar. Get very comfortable where you're at. Because you ain't going nowhere.
yeah. Unless you just are a standout person, there's
Like, okay, what's a big dream that probably has no realistic way to? I mean,
anything's possible.
I guess there's a possibility, but it's just a matter of like, what resources do you really truly have and or money to get there,
Yeah.
or skills.
And bro, people that think they have skills don't have skills.
Yeah, like, I want to be an astronaut. Yeah, you're never gonna be an astronaut, but sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna crush your dreams now. Why? You're just not.
You would already be in the fucking listing for it. You would already.
You're just not.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Yeah, have dreams, but some dreams just
Maybe realistic.
need to be a little bit more realistic.
How about astronaut? How about more like
Like, I wanted to be a rock
Daniel's
star.
cookout worker?
Yeah, like I wanted to be a rock star. You know what? I'm gonna stick with karaoke. Now, if someone comes up to me and says, and which I've had a lot of people, believe it or not, say, "Bro, you should be in a band." I'm like, "Cool, be in a band?" No, I'm like, "All right, well, here I am. I'll sing next week. We'll be here next week. I'll sing 3 or 4 songs again, and then I'll be leaving."
The same 3 or 4 songs.
Same 3 or 4 songs. You know.
Complain about singing one, but I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, like I'll switch them up. I got a little small variety of them, but like it's hard because then you gotta sing the version that they have and hope that it's the version that you want.
Yeah.
Then you're out there trying to figure the fuck out. A good old bitch slap.
I think mom bitch slapped me once. I dropped a bag. I left a bag at the mall and someone stole it, and it was my fault.
Never been bitch slap.
I don't think she bitch slapped me. I think she just slapped
I've
me.
never bitch slapped anybody.
I remember she grabbed me by the back of the neck very aggressively, and I teared up, and she was like, we're leaving.
We're done.
Well, she just bought all, like, back to school stuff. I left the bag for like a second, and someone stole it.
What about just the tip? That's the biggest lie. The biggest lie anyone can ever say. Just the tip. Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Oh, you knew that first time? This guy told you just a tip? And
No, I'm saying like he's saying, yeah, just the tip. It's never just the tip. Once you get there, the deal's done. It's happening. That's never gonna be just the tip.
I have no comment on that one. I'm gonna leave that one out to myself.
The entire internet. I love it and I hate it.
I think,
It's a love-hate relationship.
yeah.
Teenage pregnancy. Never had to deal with any of that. New teenage pregnancy. Did some scares as an adult, but not a teenager. I don't know about you, but
No? Maybe. No.
no. Emotional baggage.
Probably got a lot. I know I have trauma. I had a shirt I used to wear a lot, and I lost the shirt, like mentally lost it and physically lost it. So my mom told me that I had a friend of mine get shot, and I used the shirt to stop the bleeding, from my understanding. I don't recall this ever happening, but she recalls it very vividly. And she had mentioned the person that got shot, and then it came back to me. Like, I remember that happening, but I don't remember me being there, but I guess I was.
I know an ex of mine that still has a Kiss shirt. I don't know if she still has it, but
You know that shirt back?
I would like it back. It was like the solo albums, like the Black Light Poster I have. It's that. But another shot of morphine. I don't really have anything.
I've never been on morphine.
Yeah, same. Nunchuck moves. I played with nunchucks before.
I'd hit myself.
I did hit myself. It hurt like hell. I hit myself right in the fucking knee. Fucking shit hurt. Because I was like, oh, this is easy. No. I popped myself in the fucking knee. I popped myself in the back a couple times, and I was like, ow, that hurt. I was like,
You're trying to hit like the fucking.
yeah, I tried that, and then I don't know, actually I hit myself in the back of the head too. That hurt, but yeah, when I hit my knee, it was like fucking full speed, and I threw that shit on the ground. I was like, I'm done. I'm not fucking with these anymore. African children. They make great little videos.
Yeah, there's a group that like does covers for music videos. Oh, that's kind of cool. I mean, it's not really a topic to really get into, but I mean, they do them. They're making the best out of the situation they got. I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
Some are, some aren't. You know.
Yeah. Edible underpants. Never no experience with that. Harry Potter erotica. Yo, visit Harry. Show me your wand.
Yeah. God, you have a thick wand.
Wand's so fucking thick. We don't say his name. Voldemort, why?
He has a thick wand. He's hairless.
If you could be anyone in Harry Potter, who would you be?
Anybody in Harry Potter?
Anybody in Harry Potter.
I think if I was Voldemort, I would instead of just prolonging shit, I would just start killing people.
I'm gonna fuck Hermione. So whoever's fucking Hermione.
Wrong.
Ron. Okay, we'll do Ron.
Okay.
Yep. So, I don't care. I'm doing that. I'm still convinced I have to double check that. I can't remember. I think, isn't Moaning Myrtle actually Daniel Radcliffe dressed as a chick?
I think so.
I think it is too. Every time I saw him, like, why does that look like Harry Potter? I was like, what the fuck? Moaning Myrtle. That seems just so weird. She comes out like that. Because, like, I'm very convinced it's him, but when he's in like the tub, like the pool thing, and he's sitting there and she's just coming up and like going to the water and like he's looking, it's like
the scene when they all turn into Harry Potter and in the background you hear, "Don't look at me, Ron, I'm hideous."
it's just so fucking Ron.
Yeah, it goes, "I'm hideous."
Oh, you know, it's Hermione. Yeah. And he's got no shirt on. Just that scene is funny. You know that time's coming soon. It'll be very soon.
You know it. That particular scene is a while out.
Yeah, that one's funny.
It is. I think it's what they said.
Kidding. Joe Biden.
I mean, he had a good run while he did under the Obama administration.
Yeah, he wasn't really the president.
Yeah, well, at that time, yeah, he wasn't. I mean, I don't know. The presidency never, like, whoever's president really doesn't affect. I mean, yes, it affects me, but like, not on a level that I notice.
All I care about is, am I making money? And how much am I paying for gas and food? And things are affecting me on a daily basis. And again, I may be selfish, but that's the life I'm giving.
No.
Not saying I don't care about other people's rights and shit, but either sometimes you just shut the fuck up, or you figure out a way to fucking make it better. Oh, touching a plug right on his penis. Have you done any of that?
No.
I am either. Stockholm syndrome. A saxophone solo.
I quite honestly, I am a whore for the saxophone. I love when songs have a saxophone. That is like
There's like one song, I can't think about what it is.
Baker Street.
I don't fucking know. A sales team of clowns and pedophiles
So
Who would be the best? If you had a sales team of clowns and pedophiles, who do you think would be?
oh, I thought we were like, who are we gonna say is that sales team? Because I know that sales team.
Oh no.
I don't sell team like that.
What do you think would be the best? If you separate the clowns and the pedophiles,
Who would outsell?
yeah.
I feel like
I already know the answer to that one.
pedophiles.
It's gonna be the pedophiles.
Yeah, they get more personal.
Yeah.
Like they know
They're
they're
aiming to get what they want. So therefore, they're probably going to be the mass manipulators in the process.
Yeah. The clown would be more like the salesman. The pedophiles would be more like the managers. The clown is just there for entertainment.
Pedophiles are trying to get shit done.
Pedophiles are just trying to shit shit up.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the best way to put it.
Because they're the ones who are always getting caught up in the bullshit. Because they're trying to seal the deal. The primal ball slapping sex your parents are having right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well. I don't care. Don't really want to think about that. Followed by multiple orgasms. Intimacy problems.
Never had mine.
Definitely experienced ones I just never want to experience again. It's just bad. Coming deep inside my best bro.
I don't have any history in that. Alright.
Not contributing to society in any meaningful way.
That's us now.
That's right.
That's us actively right now with this.
Right now, we're not contributing shit.
Once this episode comes out,
It's that they full like.
it means
full on.
nothing.
It means nothing. We didn't contribute shit.
You know
Which
what?
goes back to being
My-
saying all I
my-
care about is making sure that I'm making my money.
My most contributed is like the rounding up at Taco Bell, or like the run up.
If you'd like to round up, sure.
I had one dude go, "Hey man, thank you," and I was like I felt better. I know actually I lied. I left Walmart because when we were doing for some reason we were drinking a lot of bottled waters. You remember that?
Yeah. Because we didn't have a
Yeah.
water thing.
I had bought like 4 or 5 of them because it was my turn. I think it was my turn to buy them, or I was buying them at someone's sale or something like that. And I was leaving, and this dude and this dog were set up a tent. I could see them set up a tent out in the woods. And he walked through this little spot, and he had like a water, and he poured it into the dog bowl. And I remember he looked around for something, and he was like, he gave up. I stopped, and I gave him a taste of water. And I was like, bro, you need this more than I do.
Yeah, it's only a couple bucks.
He was thankful the dog was cute. It was a pit bull. It was cool. I felt good about myself after that.
Yeah. I tried to. I think I told you about this. It was like winter time. I lived down by the beach. On 17th Street.
Yeah.
And then, me and Sean, I think was coming to stay the night. We were gonna just game all night, and it's like winter time. Like it's like fucking snow's coming in and shit. We're like, yeah, we're gonna fucking just game all night. Let's go to 7-Eleven. Let's go get some fucking snacks, or whatever. It's cold as fuck. Well, I saw like a dude outside, and he asked for some money, and I was like, nah, okay, sorry. And then I went inside, and honestly, I was like, you know what? It's fucking cold out. So I went in and got this dude like the biggest hot chocolate I can get. So I got me a hot chocolate, got my snacks, and I got the dude outside a hot chocolate. Came outside, I was like, hey man, I ain't got no money, but it's a hot chocolate. And he just dead ass looked at me and goes, I don't want a fucking hot chocolate, I asked for money. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I just threw that shit right away. I just threw the trash right there. I was like, whatever, fucking freeze tonight. Like, I didn't care. I was like, I didn't have to fucking do that.
Yeah?
It's like, freeze it at the time. I don't care.
Hot chocolate doesn't crack, you know.
I was sitting, I was like, wow, I didn't have to do anything. I could have just said, fuck it. I just straight up threw that shit away. He looked at me and goes, they just looked at me in his face like, oh, I do. I'm like, you don't want it. I got my own, so throw it in the fucking trash.
Yeah.
It was like $2. A defective condom. Again, I've had my scare. Tentacle porn.
I've come across it. Yeah, I think via Instagram or just page 37 of Pornhub, I've come across it.
I think we've all seen at least a cover photo of something where it's like, whoa, I don't want to watch that. That's creepy. Not into it. Glory holes. And this particular card has red spots on it. Yeah.
I have seen one. There was also a number, and it was like looking for a good time, and then like an arrow pointing saying, "This is my new number." To an arrow pointing going, "This guy's AIDS." To another thing going, "I do have AIDS, but still, if you want to hang out, let me know." And I was like, "What the fuck?" And they're like, "The abundance of swastikas." That was when we were driving back from Florida.
I remember when I was dancing, all of us, we went to Pittsburgh to do a show. What did we do? Maryland and Pittsburgh. And after we were done, a couple of us went out, and then I got stuck with, I can't remember who the fuck I was stuck with. No, I do, actually. We went out to this one fucking bar, sure, whatever, club. And I swear to God, it was like a fucking underground, like,
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
like, almost like a fucking fuck dungeon the entire time. But like, you didn't see anything, but you had the fucking vibe. It was really weird. You had fucking people running in like different rooms, like little groups, coming out like I mean, I'm sure there's mad drugs going on involved as well too. But like, we were going to bathrooms and stalls together and this and that, and coming out like just like
People partied it,
bro. It was. I felt fucking disgusting there. I think I went, if I could remember correctly, I think I went to go take a piss, and I'm pretty sure there's a hole on both sides of the fucking stalls, and I was like, I want to get the fuck out of here. I didn't even buy a drink there. I didn't feel safe, didn't feel comfortable with it. I was like, I want to get the fuck out. Like if Blade would have showed up, that would have been the place it would have showed up to. To kill everybody. It's like, I'm ready to leave. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Big old floppy titties.
I've had my fair share.
Yeah. How about man meat? Have you had your fair share of man meat time?
No.
You have your cover of man meat. Your fucking your lock. Top lock story.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Yeah, lock cocking. Hot cocking, lock cocking. My little stint in boot camp, there was a anonymous recruit running around hot cocking people, so getting boiling water from the head in the medical platoon, because you could kind of shower whenever you wanted, so people would go out at night, like randomly. And I guess someone was getting boiling water at night when everyone was sleeping. Because how do people on firewalks to fall asleep because it's medical stuff? And yeah, I guess he was pouring hot water on people's dicks and hiding after. And I don't think they ever found out. I don't think they ever found out who it was. I have an idea based on the people that they got hot water, but never found them. And then the lock cocking thing, I don't know if they ever found that guy either. Someone put a combination lock, like little padlocks in high school, around someone's dick, which I don't know how that happened. I can tell you
I
this
just don't know
though.
how the fuck that happened. You don't like wake up.
Deep, dude. I've never had the deepest sleep I've ever had in my life.
I mean, I'm already a deep sleeper, but I'll wake up to like the smallest
Now,
sound.
dude, when you've been constantly dying every day, that sleep, bro, you can sleep through anything until you hear this fucking lights, and you're up like a fucking bullet.
This would have followed back to our Daniel Radcliffe's delicious asshole.
I can see him being Wolverine.
I didn't know, not with the accent, I can't.
Oh, you seen the video of him? Where he's like Because Wolverine in the comic books is a short dude. Well, he was in a movie and he was like ripped and he's like freaking out, and from that, a lot of people think he could be Wolverine, like a comic book accurate Wolverine. It was a big thing.
I can't see it.
Well, I couldn't see fucking Patterson being Batman either.
It's true, but I just can't see Dan Radcliffe being Wolverine.
You'd have to see the video where it makes sense.
Unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks. I'm great with the soup and the breadsticks at Olive Garden. Which tells me I need to go make a trip there soon.
I went there with
So good.
Mom and Carson at the Olive Garden. I was in Virginia.
Poverty. That's not fun.
No, we got me close.
The moist, demanding chasm of his mouth. Okay. A pinata full of scorpions. That'd be a fun birthday party
Yeah, it'd be scary.
for a kid.
Scary.
Adderall. Used to take that as a fucking kid. Prescribed for it though. A lot of it. The Big Bang. Do you believe it?
One of the things where I don't think that my mind can comprehend. I don't think the human mind can comprehend. I think it's a. No, there's a video on YouTube I've been meaning to watch. It keeps popping up where it's like how there was nothing and then something.
Just it. This is an interesting one. Because this goes down to a lot of different things. Because you had a story of obviously God creating everything. And then you also had the
Big Bang Theory.
just the Big Bang Theory.
Well, that's
an
the thing.
explosion.
It's a theory, so it's.
Just like, I mean, but it's one of the things that are believed as well.
Yeah.
So I don't really have much of a thought process as to like what has caused everything or what's created everything. Because at the end of the day, my rebuttal will always be when people go like, oh God. Well, I'm always gonna be like, okay, so who's God? What is God? My perception of what God is, is that, like, is there a higher power of some sort? Yes. Do I think there's more intelligent beings than us? Or whatever it may be? Absolutely. We're by far nowhere, like, going to be the only people in existence. Absolutely not. If anyone thinks that we are, I think we're retarded. Simple as that. Because there's too many galaxies, too many planets, too much shit out there to say that we're the only intelligent being or life forms out there in existence.
Yeah.
I find it to be fucking crazy personally. That's just me. To say that, yep, it's just us. No. I think we were placed here. I think we're just a form of an experiment. I think we're a species that's being thrown out on, this place somewhere, and we just evolved.
Yeah.
We're just one of those experiences, which is why I think when aliens come, I think there's like aliens of sort, and they watch over these experiments. They're creatures or whatever, to study us and how we evolve and all that. So I think it's interesting if you really start diving into it, but I don't know about the.
I don't know. I'm not smart enough. I'll be real with you. I'm pretty fucking stupid, so I don't even have a thought process to it.
Your thought process on hot cheese.
I like some queso.
Queso's good, and so are mozzarella sticks. Of course, the good old mac and cheese.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites.
What time is it? Talk about mac and cheese. 2:00 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
Bucky's has pulled pork mac and cheese. pretty fucking good. And the more I think about it, I kind of want some. I don't think it's worth the drive.
Dropping a chandelier on your enemies and riding the rope up. Sounds like an Indiana Jones thing. A dollop of sour cream. Bioengineered assault turtles with acid breath. Okay. A zesty breakfast burrito. Does Taco Bell even make breakfast anymore? They stopped? Really? I guess it just wasn't doing very well.
I don't know. I like Taco Bell's breakfast.
I didn't mind it.
I had a burrito.
I still
a breakfast burrito. That was really good.
I still think Wendy's honey butter chicken biscuit is fucking amazing. Personally. And I think that leaves us with just being fabulous people. I don't really have much to say after that.
Yeah.
Oh, and spending lots of money. I'm great at that. But
You want to call it there?
yeah, I think that might call us a night on episode 2.
All right. I'll say. I mean, we had some good points. A lot of solid topics. I mean, if anyone were to watch this once it gets posted to YouTube,
Please give us some fucking ideas.
Yeah, I mean,
What would you like? What would make this better?
well, not even that. It's really like if someone were to watch this, I don't really. I mean,
I don't expect.
I expect it's the only reason why we have views. It says we have 4 views. That's.
I mean, I did put it on the TV, so
I always put it on the TV.
So it's probably just us playing the fucking videos.
Yeah. Any reason someone does watch it and they comment something,
And somehow gets this far into it, which would be, hey, round of applause
yeah,
for you.
yeah, bless your heart, bless your little heart, because
Sorry.
I watched this all the way through. We watched the first one and it was
Bad.
bad, but I think we're just gonna call it a night here and
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Shall we game? Maybe.
gonna run Buc-ee's just to go. See like 2 o'clock on a fucking
Can we get
on a Monday night.
Can we get there on scooters?
I don't want to go there with scooters.
Yeah, that'd take a while.
And I just
Sounds like a lot of work, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What flavor do you got in yours? Or is it burnt?
It's just mint. No, mint and then grape. I mean, I can't really taste it.
What do you taste? Coal.
Smoke. Not a whole lot of smoke, which means my pulls are basically up.
Alright.
Well, thank you for watching the episode 2 Brucas, the half-ass podcast.